All right, good morning, health kinesiology students. Good morning, Dr. Purvis.
Good morning.
As you can see, you're not seeing our beautiful faces this morning. It was not a good hair day, but we wanted to go ahead and shoot a video anyway, get some information to you. Also, this way we can show you what we promised in the last video, and that's that we need to look at some websites and some resources that you need to be familiar with. Dr. Purvis, what are we going to start with here? What are we looking at?
So right now we're looking at the Public Health Resource Center. This is in Canvas, and for those of you that are kinesiology students, there is one for you as well. If you're a master's student, there's also one for you as well.
Okay, outstanding. And so this will be on my dashboard in Canvas.
It is, as long as you have accepted it. There are some invitations that have not been accepted yet, which we can see, so make sure you've accepted and become a member of the Public Health Resource Center, kinesiology, or the master's. If you are not and you don't see an invitation, go ahead and let your advisor know. We can get you added.
Okay, that's a good thing, because I know that not most of our students, not our better students, but some of you tend to ignore a few of those emails that get sent out from the university. We strongly encourage you not to do that. So you've accepted the invitation. We're looking. We clicked on the Resource Center, and tell me what we've got here.
So you'll notice over here on the left-hand side of your screen are a lot of the same things you see in your regular classes online. So you've got your announcements, your modules, your assignments.
Wait, we have assignments?
Well, not in the Resource Center, but in your classes you probably do.
Okay, just checking.
So let's look at announcements first.
Okay.
So that's the first place I always tell my students that they should look every time they log into Canvas.
And now they'll pop up here on the home screen if there's a new announcement you haven't viewed, right?
Correct.
Same as any other course.
Correct. So when we click on announcements, you're going to see that there's quite a few announcements that we've sent out. This is the Public Health Resource Center again, but most of these have also gone out in kinesiology as well.
Right. All the departmental announcements will go out on both resource centers so that all students get the same information. But then there's a few that are targeted just towards certain students or certain opportunities, volunteer opportunities or job opportunities, things like that will get sent out only to the students that will likely qualify to them.
So, you'll notice that Ms. Cranston sent one out yesterday.
Outstanding.
Here is about spring break. By the way, spring break's next week. Just a quick reminder on that one.
Some of you may have forgotten that.
Check your syllabus. Advising starts the next week, so the week after spring break, which is why we're kind of hitting y'all on some of this advising information. But you'll notice we're sending you, hey, we're sending out stuff about scholarships. By the way, those are due the 17th.
And there's some workshops and some webinars in there as well.
So always check out your announcements. Read those just like you do for your classes. These are a lot of times going to give you information, jobs, money, workshops, advising information, good information is all right here.
Sometimes free stuff.
Yes, free stuff does happen. So from there, once you read your announcements, you can go to your modules.
This is the gold mine right here.
So all of your classes in the department require APA format.
And you'll see a lot of this information has already been shared in each individual class, but not all of them.
So here are just some simple handouts, guidelines to help you with APA. Also just some tips on writing in general. Basic English grammar stuff. This Purdue OWL link. This is a lifesaver for APA right here. Mr. McCorkle, do you use it?
At least every week, if not every day.
It will really walk you through how to cite an APA. This is what we're going to send you to if you're looking for stuff. So this next one's a little bit specific just to the Bachelor's in Public Health program. This has to do with your banking your hours for your internship. Remember, you can bank up to 20 hours if you're a public health major going towards your internship, and that's there. So this is your form for that.
You won't find that in kinesiology. We don't allow that in H&K or the exercise science.
These are your videos. These are the videos that Mr. McCorkle and I have been making, different videos that we've done throughout the semester, different years. They're right here.
Outstanding. So you can go back and watch them anytime, share them with the family, put them on the big screen, whatever you want to do.
All right here. This next one you're going to see is advising information. So this is specific to advising. You're going to see this advising information video is here. It's also right here. You should probably watch it.
That's pretty important. And, spring break, since you won't be doing anything anyway, you'll just be relaxing on the beach, pull it up on your tablet, your smartphone, enjoy it, get a little extra information, come back ready for advising after spring break.
So we're going to go through a few of these links in just a minute, but we're going to first, right here, this is new on the Public Health Board, job announcements. Different things here if you're looking for jobs. Check these out. These are some that are open right now. I would check them out. We're going to continue to post some, and that's something we're going to add to the exercise science board as well.
I think we definitely have some exercise science job sites that we can get those links up and get you some more information on different opportunities. These are very broad and diverse fields, both health education and exercise science. There's a lot of different opportunities, and you can take it a lot of different directions. So we want to make sure you're aware of that, and we want to make sure that you're employed when you graduate.
Definitely. So now we're going to go to the MUW website. Here's just your home muw.edu website.
Outstanding.
Most of the students, I feel like, don't really go to this, Mr. McCorkle.
Probably not. I'll admit, I don't go to it as often as I should.
There's a lot of good information on this website. So we're going to kind of show you through a few things. And by the way, all of these links are on this page right here. All these links that we're about to show you are right here.
Outstanding. So let's check them out. Let's start from the beginning. What about this advising information?
All right, so if you click that link, it's going to take you right here.
Well, now this does not look like the advising information we talked about last week. We talked about specific H&K advising last week. Well, what is this?
This is general university information. You're going to see that it's got academic advising over here, scheduling registration information. This is Banner sign-in information. If you're not really sure, maybe you've never signed on Banner. This is going to help you out. How to register on Banner. Because remember, when you're advised, your advisor does not register you for classes.
And that's good to know, because I know we don't see the same thing on Banner that y'all see.
No.
We have employee, faculty Banner. Y'all have student Banner. So we can't always tell you exactly where to click because it looks different.
So this is, you're adding, you're dropping a class.
Mm-hmm.
Withdrawing from the university. We hope none of y'all have to do this, but we know situations come up. Going through different classes, transcripts. That's a big one. You're applying for grad school, you're applying for a job, they need a copy of your transcripts. Right, here's the information, how you do it on Banner.
Degrees and graduation, that looks like an important link. We just missed the deadlines. That was March 3rd, I believe it was, for applying for graduation.
So this information right here, it helps you. Like you'll see here just different things, okay? Banner link, schedule classes. We're going to actually provide you a specific link to schedule classes, but here it is again. Registration, registration, registration. All right here. It's a quick reminder that you have to meet with your academic advisor to receive your RAP number.
We don't just give those out. Every semester they change, and it is departmental policy, it's MUW policy, that we do not give you that registration access number until you've been advised. Not emailed us and asked for it, but actually been advised and discussed classes, discussed your track for graduation, and gotten the information you need.
Excellent. So you're going to see schedule of classes here. We have it on the module and the resource centers as well. It's right here. So we're going to take a look at this, okay?
So we talked about you need to look at what classes are offered and when they're offered and what classes you might want to take. So after you've accessed the H&K website, maybe pulled up your curriculum, you may see you're missing a couple classes. If I was missing, say, a A&P class, that's a biology class, how would I figure out if it's being offered in the fall?
So one thing we want to note real fast is that this is the spring 17 schedule, just so you all know. The fall 17 schedule has not been released yet, but it will be soon. Should be early next week, I believe. So this, just keep in mind, is not the schedule for stuff you can register for right now.
That's a good point. But if I need to take a biology course this spring?
Look, let's go right here. You're going to go to all subjects, go to biology.
Okay.
View classes. Let's just start there. Okay? You're going to look, you're going to see that there is an A&P 1 class here and a lab here.
Okay. And I can see the days that it's offered as well.
So you can notice right here, it's a lecture face-to-face class. Mm-hmm. You can see that it is Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m.
Oh, that's early.
That is early, but that's your only option if you need A&P 1.
Okay. Well, I guess I might have to put that off to the fall.
You might have to. But if you decide you want to go and take it, then you notice the labs. So you got a Wednesday, a Thursday option right here.
Now, if I'm not sure, I don't know if I have the prerequisites for this course or if this course has prerequisites. What do I do?
You can click right here.
Oh, I can click on the class itself.
Yes, so you click on the class itself and it will actually show you. Look, course equivalent, section comments, section restrictions. So this section is not valid for people who are majoring in biology teacher certification, or micro. There are no prerequisites. So It says right here, none.
I'm saving my money for spring break. Does this have a really expensive book?
Books. That's always a good question. So let's go back here and look. It says right here, view books.
Oh, I can view books. Oh wow, they've got all sorts of resources for this.
So it's going to show you exactly what books you need, and you can select them. You can select buy new. Some of them will have the option to buy
Now
used.
this particular class is actually not using a book this semester. You can see it says bookstore recommended. If it was a required course, it would say bookstore required.
So if you're wanting, this is again for this spring, so you can't now, but you could buy your books now through the bookstore, just through this website.
Outstanding. That's very convenient.
So when you go back here, you'll notice you can go through your classes. So let's say you're wanting to take a public health class.
Okay, I like public health.
Okay. So you need to make sure that it's online. Majority of our classes are, but let's just go with it. Online. Okay? View classes. You're going to see now the method of delivery right here. These are only online classes. You won't even pull up other ones.
Okay,
So you'll
wow.
see our classes. You'll notice who the instructor is over here.
Now, what if I have a favorite instructor? Because you know, I am partial to Dr. Purvis. She's a hard teacher, but you know, I enjoy the way she teaches. So, if I only wanted to look at her classes, maybe to get an elective in, how would I search for that? Do you teach electives?
I do teach electives.
Okay.
So you go back to this screen and you would type in my last name. Show you the only classes that I'm teaching this spring right now.
Okay. Well, you've got a lot of students there.
Do have a lot of students. I don't really have any seats left in my classes.
Well, I'll have to catch up for the summer and fall.
So one thing to remember is these 500 level courses are graduate classes. So if you're an undergraduate student, you cannot take these 500 level courses.
Oh, that's good to know.
All right. So we're going to go back real quick to the module. So you'll see we've done the advising information, the schedule information,
Okay.
which also includes your books. Now the Department of Health and Kinesiology.
That's good because we told y'all to come here and check out the curriculum and check out what we have to offer.
Yes. So you'll see here's the page. And right now, I'll be honest with you guys, they're doing some updates on it, so you're going to see some changes throughout the time, different times. But let's click exercise science.
I don't see public health education there. I don't see my major.
It's not listed down here right now, but if you go right here, it's right here.
Okay, so all of them are under the undergraduate tab.
Yes, unless you're in a graduate program.
Okay, but we're working on getting that fixed.
We're working on it. So if you click on exercise science,
Phenomenal major.
got pretty good teachers. You go here and you're interested. You want to see what your curriculum consists of.
You need to know this
You
before
do
you come
need
for
to know.
advising. That's a beautiful building across the top, too. I like that building.
By the way, that's the building we're in, guys. For those of you who have never been to our building, that's where we are. You should come check us out. Here's your suggested course of study for exercise science. Take a look at it. Go through it. Look, it even has important advising notes at the bottom.
Oh, that's good to know. I see something in that very first bullet point. That's something to look for. Not every class is offered every single semester. And in the recommended flow of courses here, a lot of the ones that are offered, or recommended first semester or fall semester of each year are only offered in the first semester. The second semester or spring semester, a lot of those classes are only offered in the spring semester. So that's something to keep in mind.
So you'll notice this is the same for public health. Got very similar information. You can also go in here and you can see your faculty right here.
A good looking group right there.
See your faculty. See who everyone is. Put the name with the face. You've got phone numbers. Well, for most of us. We need to get that fixed.
I need to get that fixed. But you have my email address.
See, you've got our numbers. You're good to go there. So that is your department page. The last thing is your MUW academic calendar.
Okay. Now what's on the calendar here?
So you'll look here and you'll see we're in the 16-17 academic year.
Okay.
Okay, so when we click here, it'll show you we're in the spring semester. So you'll see right here, midterm grades are due Friday.
Oh, so
by the way.
Everybody's going to have good news to take home to the parents for spring break.
Definitely. Spring holidays. It's a spring break right here, March 13th through 17th. That means probably don't stop by and expect to see your professors. They're probably not going to be here.
Yeah, I know I don't plan on being in the office every day. In fact, I don't even know if the building will be open every day. But we will be answering a few emails a couple times over the break, and we will be back March 20th. So Monday, March 20th, that's when you can expect to definitely get a response as far as scheduling an advising session or scheduling a meeting with your professor to discuss those phenomenal midterm grades.
You'll notice here that you'll begin March 20th applying for August and December degrees. So, hey, if you're thinking you're going to graduate in August or December, you probably want to pay attention and start thinking about that. Right here's the big advising information. Pre-registration schedule begins graduate, seniors, and honors March 20th.
Okay, so that first thing.
Juniors March 27th, sophomores the 31st, freshmen April 6th. Students that are not enrolled currently in the spring 17 can begin April 11th. So these are just things to look for, okay? These have all your information. It tells you your last day to drop a full class is right here, April 18th. On and on. Final exams right here. Commencement, grades. All these type things are here. So your calendar is an important thing, so y'all need to keep up with it. We try to post plenty of announcements on our Canvas page, but it's important for you to know. So the one thing we get a lot of times is, oh, but Mr. Corporal, I looked on the Canvas page and I didn't see it, but what?
Well, it's not a lot of you, but there's a few that sometimes come up with what might be considered a silly question. Or you say you don't understand something we've posted, and it seems pretty simple to us. So there's actually a tool we can use. Dr. Purvis, if you'll shift that over to the right screen here, we're going to take a look at what we can actually do is for every individual, and this is for every class. So whether you're talking about asking a question about advising or something about the Resource Center, or even in your classes, we have what's called an access report for every student in every class. And you can see this is my access report for the Public Health Ed Resource Center. And Dr. Purvis clicks on that right there. This is not going to be good because I'm not in public health. I'm in kinesiology. I don't access this very often. But you can see I've only actually gone to their the public health side of the resource centers about a dozen times. Well, no, a few more. You can see times viewed. I've been in the resource center 18 times. But we can see when you viewed it, how many times you viewed it, each link you've clicked on. So if you say you don't understand advising and you haven't clicked on the advising video or you haven't clicked on the advising tips, then we're just going to send you a response saying, go check out the information in the Resource Center.
So some of y'all forget how much we can see within Canvas. It's just a quick reminder that we can see what y'all are doing in Canvas and what you're not doing. So make sure you're checking it out, spending time there. We can all see how much time you're spending.
Hey, how often should I log into Canvas?
You should log into Canvas every day.
Every day, even on weekends?
At least one day on the weekends.
Okay, wow.
Some of y'all have assignments due on Saturday or Sunday.
Well, you don't have to wait till Saturday or Sunday to do the assignment,
you don't. And some of your classes start and open up on Saturday or Sunday. So you can go ahead and get a jump start on the week.
That'd be good because,
But Monday through Friday, you should be checking Canvas at least once a day.
Every day. Okay.
And you should also be making sure that you have it set that you're getting notifications.
Oh, that would be important, yes.
So you'll go into your settings. It's going to be a little different for our page right now, but you would go into your settings and make sure it's in there. So your settings are down here. Make sure you're getting notifications.
Outstanding. Well, I'm looking at my list. I think we've covered most of the websites or all the websites we were looking at. Were there any more you want to share? Did we cover it all?
I think that's all. One thing to remember is you can always go to muw.edu and type in the search bar what you're looking for.
Outstanding. Well, guys, y'all have a wonderful spring break. Hope that you don't go too crazy and you spend at least a little bit of time thinking about school, maybe checking out some of these videos, catching up on it, and we'll see you next time.
Have a good one.